world of YouTube, true crime, pitiful sight, everything else. Which I think I'm going to be changing my name back to Terrible Sight. Someone had requested to put true crime in there, but it don't do no me good anyway, so I think I'm going back to Terrible Sight and leave it as is. Because no matter what I do and try to make a change, nothing's helping in my dead ass. Ha ha ha. Shit. Anyways, I thought I'd share another Doordash story because, of course, working for this company is kind of difficult in ways, but in other ways rewarding. But always to tell and get a story out will always make the place a better place to work, and that's what I'm hoping to do. I would like to keep this job because I do enjoy it. Just because, man, just picking up food, dropping it off, that's it. End of story. Not much contact, you know. That's the way I like it. But when the orders get goofed up, and like I say, I believe this was a Doordash era, just like yesterday's ordeal was a customer and whatever the operator I called era. Definitely needs to be looked at. Definitely needs to be, checked out and fixed. Problems need to get fixed. But like I say, if anybody's looking to do this kind of work, well, hey, I'll tell you, it's not a bad gig. I actually made $53 4 hours. A lot of part-time jobs, if you're working $14 an hour, you only make $70 a week. So, that ain't really much at the end of the day when you get taxes taken out. You do have to do taxes in this. Like I said, I'm doing this for a trial so I can see what I make and hopefully get my life back and get off the friggin' system, because when I went and filed back in 2017, yeah, there was Postmates back then, but I never looked into it. And honestly, there was no way of knowing how to get to it, or, I just didn't look it up enough, and someone had mentioned it to me. But, I don't know. By the looks of it, it don't do too well, because supposedly now Doordash, as I was hearing from another YouTuber, but there's another app coming out, of delivery app called Delivered, I guess. Tried looking it up today, but it ain't on the website yet. It's probably only in one state, probably out in California. And all they're doing is catering. DoorDash is supposedly the number one catering delivery system, and hopefully I didn't screw up my chances of doing that, but because yesterday that's what I picked up in catering. But when people do catering and order like big orders of food and leave you only like a $3-4 tip, that's kind of kicking the teeth. That's exactly what I got yesterday from that order that I got messed up on by the customer also. But like I say, we'll work together. I'll work together and see how, this works out and give you the info on that. And so far, like I said, there's only been maybe 3 major mishaps. And I did speak of one, which was the order that I said I did in, was at McDonald's, and someone went in and took my order. And that happened, quite a few times. Probably 4 times, and this 3rd time. And actually now I guess they Doordash is finally telling all the main places that have DoorDash check the name of the order, which they should have been doing that. You know, sometimes they tell you to check to say numbers instead of names. But yesterday I said a number and the lady couldn't find it. The lady didn't know what the hell I was talking about. And that's what screwed up my whole delivery. And but this one before yesterday was happening I believe I don't know, 3-4 days ago, maybe last weekend. Man, the days have been flying by. But literally I was out dashing in Worcester and I seen this Panera Bread, but it disappeared. And there was 2 other orders I didn't see. But I got this 5 Guys burgers and fries order. Didn't know I got another one of them. Then I got even a Buffalo Wild Wings that came in. Didn't know about it. Because what had happened was I went to 5 Guys burgers, and who cares, that place sucks. I don't like that place. You gotta buy the burgers, and then you gotta buy the fries separate. If you got that extra money, hey, whatever, but I think that's kind of dumb, and they ain't friggin' great on their burgers either. I'm not trying to put them down or anything, but, you know, I've had bigger, better burgers other places. Hell, I make bigger, better burgers myself. Make my own burgers. I was a cook for 5 years, so. But anyways, I get this order. It's 5 minutes away. For some apparent reason, my phone too was screwing up. And I think this had a lot to do with the mishap too. But when I got to the place to drop off, I seen the building and the letter of the building, the number in the building. So it was like 30I. And I was like, okay. So I get in this complex and I'm driving down. I see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and finally I reach I. And all of a sudden I took the phone out to go do my thing on the phone, which you gotta push a button saying arrived to the customer. You exit out of the map, arrive at customer's, destination, and all of a sudden the damn thing disappeared. I'm like, you son of a... Just before I completed everything, too, to get my pay out of that. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm sitting there farting around my phone, not knowing which apartment now. That's what I did not get, because the app shut off. Boom. And I'm sitting there scrambling and looking. Lucky thing, the guy his door was, direct across from the main door to go in the building. And I guess he noticed I was standing there for a while, so he came out and got his food. And I told him what happened. My phone froze up. Sorry, man. They go, oh, no problem. Yeah, whatever. So, and then the name came up for the next order. It said Buffalo Wild Wings. Helen. It's all right. Confirm. Gets on over there to pick up the order. And it was not even like 2 minutes from the place I just dropped off. You could come out of the parking lot of the complex. You see it right up on the hill. So all I had, what sucked was I had to take a right turn because it was a one-way traffic highway. And I had to go all the way around, turn around, go all the way back up. That's the only thing that sucked. But I got there, and I'm showing the people Helen. They're like, we don't have no Helen. I'm like, oh, come on. And I believe the name was, they did have one there, but it wasn't Helen. Now this is where the friggin', oh man, it all began, because I called up Doordash right away. They said they ain't got Helen here. The lady says, I see you got 3 other orders. I'm like, what? Now remember I said I seen a Panera Bread, but it disappeared and I didn't know I had it. And how I found out I had 3 other orders, and I didn't know this, there's a little question mark, you press on it. And that helps you with things, or ask the DoorDash or helps you guide you through your orders, I think. And when I pressed on it, 3 orders came up. I'm like, what the Now, mind you, one of them name was, I want to say Julia, but it was a guy's name. Just say it was Juan or, no, Lewis. And I think it was Lewis. And the lady said, oh, I got this name, and I got the Buffalo Wild Wings. I said, all right, I'll pick that up. But I said, on the phone, though, the name says Helen. It don't say, the name I just said. It doesn't say his name. It says Helen. She goes, well, that's not Helen. Helen's at Five Guys, Burgers and Fries. I'm like, what? And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And she said, yeah, I seen you went there, and I was like, yeah, but I picked up another guy's order, and I already dropped that off. And she said, no, you got this order there for Helen. I said, well, Helen's on this Buffalo Wild Wing. And she said, well, that's not that guy, that's Juan's. Oh, I forgot the damn name again. I can't remember that guy's name. We'll just call him Juan. And she's like, oh, that's Juan's order. I said, well, it says Helen's name. And I said, I can't opt off this. So I'm going to have to just go down the street. And I had to do the order that way. So I had another Five Guys order to pick up. And another friggin' order to pick up at Panera Bread. The one I said that disappeared. So, there you go. Now I'm stuck with these orders. And I get the Panera Bread, but I can't get off the friggin' app. And the Five Guys, I forgot where that friggin' restaurant was, but luckily it was in the same, strip mall that I was at. So I went over there and I said I'm going to call these guys and confirm it and everything. And that's when I called again and they said, well, go up in this little corner box too. So I had to go up in that corner box to confirm everything that I could. And then everything was late. But the Helen ended up, I guess, canceling. So I'm like, son of a... But I got the other 2 orders to the person, and it's like, but the name stuck there on the Buffalo Wilds ring when it was supposed to be Juan's order. And I was like, how does this happen? And I was like, what are you doing over there on your end? And I ended up calling another guy and telling him about this. And he goes, you gotta pick this up. I said, I know I gotta pick this up. And I was like, oh man, it's just friggin' insane. When you do get screwed up on this app, oh, it is one pain in the ass. I mean, you gotta have patience, especially when you gotta make the phone calls. And I mean, then there was another one at a restaurant. This was one where someone took my friggin' order. This was the first one of someone taking my friggin' order. And I went in there, I said the name, and the lady's like, oh, another person already came in and took this. I'm like, what? I said, you gotta be kidding me. It was a Spanish store, I guess, a restaurant. And this one got real bad. Because I called Doordash, I told them what happened. Another Dasher came in. They couldn't see who took the order. And the only thing I could think of was that person seen the address. He most rightfully could have been a Dasher. And I think they've been doing this, and it's about time, right? Doordash, before this, when this happened, they weren't even checking names, restaurants. All of a sudden, I go in the restaurants, now I notice they're all checking names. And yeah, when I first started this, I always shoved the phone in the person's face. I'm picking up this person. But now they make you check it, and it's like they should have been doing this already. And what had happened at this place is that, I think And this is what I think. When you get an order, and if you don't tap on it quick enough, it will say, oh, this will go on to the next great dasher. Of course, like I said before, I think I said this before, not only are they giving it to another dasher because you didn't get it quick enough, they're, busting your chops a little bit, but, whatever. So, but I think what these people are doing, and it happened to me 3 freaking times, they see the order and they let it just run out. They get the address, they get the store, and if they don't want the order because it's maybe in the cheap zone, like $2-3 to pick up and deliver, I think they literally go there and steal the food. Literally. Say, hey, I'm here to pick up. They'll tell the person the name, and yup, that's it. And that happened to me 4 times already. So, yeah, I'm thinking, damn. And this time the lady was, I'm sitting there, she's trying to call Doordash, I'm trying to call Doordash. I eventually got through to him and told him what happened. And the lady said, all right, I think I text the person to tell him, that I was still waiting for the food. If someone shows up to your door, I think I called them and I said, it ain't me. And she kept saying, the customer kept saying, well, I see that you're still down for me to deliver it to me. I said, well, if another dasher comes, they said, that ain't me, so, but I'm going to wait here and resolve this problem. And then the lady at the restaurant said, oh, hell, I'm just going to make another order. Now I'm losing out. So she got pissed, but hey, it ain't my fault. It's the asshole that came in here and stole the food. And I was trying to explain this to that lady, but she wasn't hearing me because she had a loudspeaker on her friggin' in her restaurant, mind you. And when the orders would come up, the phone would ring, you'd hear, so I'm trying to talk to her, and she's like, what? What'd you say? And I was trying to yell, but that thing was louder than me. The PA system. So yeah, I'm standing there trying to tell her, but all of a sudden she makes the food, I'm on the way. And I think I forgot to tell the person I was on my way, but I was thinking that they would be watching the phone, right? And seeing the dot moving towards them. But all the way mid through the friggin', I got on the street, literally turned on the street, and the map went dead. And it was still showing me where to go to the house, but when I got there, I couldn't find the right door to get in. I'm looking around. I'm hoping the person would see me, but I'm going back on, and it said this dash don't exist or something, and it was saying, I don't know, it was doing something funky. So I'm like, you son of a... And the person canceled in mid through, and I got this bag of food. And when I was at McDonald's, that one time, I think I told that first story, or second story, when I was at McDonald's, they canceled. And I was en route. So I got 2 free meals out the door, out of these customers, because they canceled. And they, both orders, when they canceled, someone took, their order, and the other people had to make new orders for this. And I was like, wow, this is messed up. And of course, Doordash sees your screw up and not, the other dasher stealing, or the customer yesterday telling me the wrong address. They don't see everything in the whole, and they're already penalizing me and dropping my ratings, and it's just ridiculous in ways. But other than that, it is a cool gig to get yourself some extra cash. I mean, I'm hoping that I can keep this, because I kind of like it a lot. Man, just driving around, deliver, pick up, drop off, get paid. That's it. But there's other places out there that are doing this, and Grubhub, I seen, is starting to move up the ladder. And if anything don't work out here, I'm hoping that delivered, maybe I'll try that catering one, I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, hey, you want to make some extra loot? Check out this. But anyways, I'm gonna call Doordash tomorrow too, because I gotta see what's going on with my claim here. But hell, I'm even gonna throw this in, see if they want a partner and just sell wallets, Doordash wallets. You need one wallet for your red card, that's it. But I don't know, I thought I'd share them stories and the aggravation that goes through with Doordash, but there's more good out of it than bad. But as you can see, when the bad goes down, the bad get real ugly. And all I can do is sit here and laugh. Oh, man. But, whatever, folks. It's a beautiful night out tonight. Moon's behind the clouds, but nice night. Nice night for a walk. But we got some other videos coming up. Till that next one, folks. Be safe, take care. Oh no, they're coming to get me. But take care, people. Enjoy the nice weather if you have it, wherever you may be. Out.